Here's Johnny.
Say something, man. Any people in church in here? Anybody does church in here? Go to church every Sunday? I need y'all to pray that my baby mom has sex with Charlie Sheen with no condom. I'm tired of it, man. It don't make sense for somebody to take a shot to the coochie and get $600 a month. Can I at least get my oil changed sometime? Welcome to Rod Uncensored Podcast. I got a special guest, Rome Davis, man. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good, bro. How you feeling, man?
Like I said, man, to try this new project, this journey of just collaborating, talking to comedians from everywhere. I mean, from Jersey, Virginia, like yourself. Just people in the DMV, man, in the tri-state. It's been difficult, man. It's been real difficult. And I'm not asking niggas to post no flyers. I just want a conversation, man, because I'm 7 months in my journey. So if I can get some quick, nuggets of game, I appreciate it, right?
I got you.
I'm not asking niggas to write me no sets or do a set on my show. I'm not asking to do the Arsenio Hall type of talk show or, Johnny Carson, them type of niggas where I'm asking niggas they give out, they bits or nothing like that. I'm just want to have a conversation, man. But it's difficult, man. But, man, how are you doing today, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. Appreciate you having me back on. I don't remember the first interview nor the questions.
Yeah, I think it was just, I don't think we even talked about you doing comedy like that, last time. I think it was just random shit.
Was this like, I've been on so many. Was this about like the Will Smith slap? Because if it was,
I think it might have been in some wild shit like that, man.
I think I tapped out after somebody woke their third eye up in the conversation. I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and appreciate the opportunity and check out.
Yeah, I don't remember, though. But like, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. Just maintaining, getting ready. Got some shows lined up. Got some projects like yourself lined up. How's everything with you?
I'm trying this shit, man. And just personally, have you ever felt you're not black enough for the rooms?
Not anymore.
But have you ever been to that place where niggas want you to speak struggle comedy?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I've been in those rooms before. But I learned something called universal jokes.
Elaborate on that, man.
A universal joke is universal jokes are like it's the same joke, you just tell it different. You might change a word or two up or the way that you deliver it, depending on the room that you're in. Like I would say, like a black room is the hardest room to work, right? Because black people don't laugh, right? Mm-hmm. All we do, and I got it on my page, is make noises to let you know that we funny, right? Because we some passionate people. You go to a white room, you can easily make them laugh, but like black rooms, you gotta actually fight, and it starts to pick up a little bit because some rooms, including white rooms or any mixed room, they want you to be what not they want you to be. They want to be included in the jokes. They want to, like, you're telling a joke and they feel like, oh shit, I'm funny in the locker room, in the break room. Let me go ahead and throw something on. So a universal joke is a joke that you can take anywhere. So one of the rules that I have about universal jokes is it's the following things, right? If you're going to write a universal joke, this is what you need to pay attention to the crowd. Somebody's dating, somebody got kids, somebody don't like their job, or somebody got crazy family out there. Those are 4 things that you can remember. If you can touch on crazy family, dating, or being married, relationships, you've hit the nail on the coffin because you can spend 5-10 minutes just on 2 topics right
I got like Rome. Only like I told you, I only been doing this 7 months, but I got banned from an open mic.
What?
I got banned from open mic.
How? What happened?
I got a joke. I don't know if you was listening to it. Where I talk about my ex-wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I try to put the parallels of my grandma had 13 kids, right? So I put the parallels. I said my grandma, she didn't have 13 kids because she thought she was gonna get a check from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
All I heard was, "Where's the joke at?" I guess I made some feminist groups or feminist women in the crowd offended about this, putting them 2 parallels together. Like my grandma, she wanted them kids for a legacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't do it for $600 a month like my baby mom. Like I did a whole joke about that, right?
Right.
So I said, man, what I don't know what she thought. She had mermaid pussy, right? That was the whole this is the gist of it, right? Where's the joke at? So, but I figured out this early on, you can't talk about DV situations, domestic violence. I didn't know you couldn't play with that. I think that's the one that got me canceled, right?
That's it.
Like, but I was making it into funny. Like, if you really was on some, you was a serial DV person, you find somebody in some dominatrix shit, you could take advantage of these bitches, right? You can punch them on his gold. That's what I had the jokes about, right? Them bitches got me out of there. They got me out of there. They got me out. They said I got a lifetime ban.
Man, you can rebuild that relationship and that bridge. It's just about reading the room. You only been doing this 7 months. I've been doing this 5.5 years, bro. You can get that relationship back, bro. I done had crab leg thrown at me.
Damn.
I had a chicken bone thrown at me, breadsticks one time. I had one lady say she was gonna whoop my ass, and I didn't even say nothing. She was just drunk. You can rebuild that relationship. I ain't been banned, but like you can get them back on because it's just about reading the room. That joke may not have worked in that room with that environment.
But I got a joke about special education. Growing up in special education did not get me banned, but a DV situation,
it did.
Huh?
Because it did, because it wasn't a sensitive subject. You being in special ed, like, all right, he just special.
But I was adding on to it. I was like, man, I was not even qualified for the Special Olympics. I was not special enough. You know what I mean? But niggas, I figure out, and like just overall, like in Virginia, man, because you've been doing this 5 years. Is it like a lot of clique-ish type situations out there in Virginia?
Yes and no. You just gotta know how to, stay cool. I'm somebody that like I see it and I separate from it. I rather just build my resume up, my material up, my name, my brand up before I go hang out with this person. So I can go in there like, man, look, I did X, Y, and Z. Can I get a spot? There are clicks. There's a lot of bullshit too. And you're gonna see that not just in Virginia, but you're gonna see it outside of wherever you at. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see clicks up. You're gonna hear about like let me just get woke. Let me wake my third eye up. Right. You're gonna hear shit about gatekeepers. It's not really gatekeepers out there. It's just that some people got too much drama to actually be around you. Or you gotta actually show that you're funny and have the material and the personality, man. It just depends, bro. It's clicks, but it ain't clicks, man. I've seen them, and I'd be like, oh, I see why they got to click up with each other because they trust each other. And then you see like other folks, man. I'm like, yo, this dude I can say this dude on some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get a lot of that. You get clicks, quote unquote clicks, gatekeepers, and you always get the I'm the money man, I'm the businessman, comedian cosplaying, the non funny person cosplaying with all the goddamn drama. You get that a lot, man. You get I mean, nigga, I've been doing this 5 years, bro. 5.5 years, bro.
So what made you get into it, bro?
I don't know, bro. I just wanted to get out the house.
This nigga's I just want to get out the crib.
I was going through a little rough patch in my life. I'm like, I'm sitting in the house, and I went to the Funny Bone. I saw comedy school. Started going to comedy school, and I was just supposed to do it for 6 weeks. Got entrenched into it, and I ain't looked back since. Started going to this creative space to work on my material, and it's just like I don't know, bro. I just want to get out the house, bro. I'm out the house now. Now I wish I was back inside.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Once I did it, man, like in April, damn, this shit, my heart beating and all shit. I thought the state police was behind me, nigga. How I was sweating, like, and to just, you know what I mean, have a joke and just building off of it. And because I always said wild shit in all my podcasts, I said, man, niggas like, man, Rod, how do you come up with some dumb shit like this? Like I said, I don't know, man. This where we come from. Were you from low house coming? You know what I mean? You got white people knock on the door for Christmas, bring you fruit baskets. You gotta make some jokes out of it. You know what I mean?
You do.
So, and I just, you know what I mean, one day in April, I was going through a little rough patch, depressed, just working and going home. I even got burnt out of podcasting because there's a lot of bullshit with podcasting.
Yeah, I can tap into that if you want me to.
God damn, man. It's so you gotta pretty much take a nigga to a Diddy party just to get a nigga to come on. But to deal with that, and I took a break from that, and I said, damn, I just need something to get the stress of living paycheck to paycheck out of my mind and to have some of me time. You know what I mean? Get some time away from my old lady and just to have some me time and be creative. So once I did that, man, I had a little joke. It was rough as shit. It was trash. You know what I mean? Only one fun part I talked about my ass clapping during sex. Like that was the funny part of the joke. But like I enjoyed it, and I haven't looked back ever since April, man. Sometimes I do take a break during the week to come out with some shit because I'd be burnt out. Like, man, what kind of ideas can I come up with? So I take a little break. And then I find something else.
Man, you know shit, podcasting, just do episodic. I don't even know the word is, but I only shoot about 10, 11 episodes, and I do them season. I record them bitches in advance because I have my moments when I'm burnt out. As far as your jokes, your material, bro, you gonna be writing that all day. But the podcast, man, I do about 10, 11 episodes a season. I release them. I don't even edit no more. Cause I'm like, why? I'm doing all this editing and it's really nothing to edit. Maybe need to add an intro or song, but I do the podcast. I shoot my podcast, New ID. I shoot it episodic. I just like 10 episodes of this season, 10 episodes the next season. I record at least about 3, 4, maybe 5 episodes in advance. Knock them bitches out, and then I just upload them and choose whatever date is. Chat GPT says I'm gonna get the most streams. Keep it pushing. I ain't about that life,
man. So what? I seen that you firsthand. You won some competitions, man. With the competition experiences, man, I done one in August, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it felt like a bringer, right? right. It felt like a bringer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the first guy, great joke. Second guy, and I'm seeing he's talking to the crowd. His dad's up in the front row, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's people up in the front, they just gassing it, right? And I seen how many people he brought. This motherfucker had to bring about 25 people. I said, oof, it's not about being funny. It's not the simple thing about being funny. It's about how many asses you can bring for these competitions.
Yeah. I just went through that, man. I had one dude. I was up there, man. I mean, everybody wasn't doing so well. I get up there and bring the energy back up. This one dude brought about 30 people in that shit and was just yelling and talking loud. And like, yeah, get him. I ain't gonna take nothing from him, but there ain't gonna be a crowd vote on the next show. And I did the next show. He was up there, want no crowd vote. I smoked his ass.
So why do you think the game of competition is like that, man?
Just because everybody wants to be a big dog in a small pond. Can't even fucking swim. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how competitions is. People don't know that, like, yeah, I'm competing locally, but I did a national competition, a couple of national ones. You wouldn't even hear me bragging about because I'm humble. I'm just trying to get some time and some footage so I can submit it to the next competition that I plan on submitting to. So just the game is crazy. Everybody just wants to be at, oh, Rod. I want to be Big Rod. You know, Rod might want to do this. I'm not taking no shot at you for the people that's listening. But you know, everybody want to be that big dog, bro. That shit funny to me. Excuse me.
And that's why I told somebody, like, locally right now, I talked to this guy named Elijah the Barber. I had him on earlier today. And I told him, he told me, he said, man, sometimes I produce my own show locally. I might just host a motherfucker, right? I want to just produce the best show. I feel like some people ain't humble. I've seen a lot of people that put specials on YouTube. I'm like, why did you put this shit out? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people so in a hurry to go up top instead of build it up. Like, I hear countless times niggas at open mics, man. I see DC Young Fly put Vines out countless times. So that's all I gotta do. I really don't gotta take the time to be at the open mics to use my nigga. You're not DC Young Fly. What he got blessed with don't mean you gonna get blessed with that shit. You know what I mean? I feel like niggas just trying to skip steps.
Bro, you see it all the time, man. Like, prime example is this right here, man. Comedian, fresh out of comedy school, been doing it less than a year or whatever. I'm gonna get an open mic. For what? Right? I'm like, you ain't been doing it that long. You don't know that many people, right? And with the people that you do know, they're not gonna come in that shit every week and burn out the material. You don't know how to prep the room, but you know so much, right? And then it fails. It's like they don't have like they have that microwave effect. Like I always use this comparison. Like you eat, everybody eats Thanksgiving meal, right? Yeah. All right, cool. You really enjoy Thanksgiving the first 2 times, like the day of and the day after. Anything after that, after a while, wrap it up, throw it in the trash can. People just want to rush that shit, bro. Like I hate it. But you know, like one of the other things that gets me is like a lot of these young comedians would come to a veteran comedian or a comedian that they say, man, this guy's really good. They don't see the work that gets put in behind the scenes, scratching out jokes on the yellow pad, pouring my heart out for $10 or a drink ticket. And I don't even fucking drink. A drink ticket, the traveling that I'm doing, the work, like they don't see like the consistency of it. All they see is, man, that man Rod then open up for Lavelle Crawford. That's all they see. They don't see what happened behind that. They get me on that. They don't see that. They just see what you did. I hate it. They try and rush to get an open mic. They want that instant fame, and they don't know how to measure the difference between 10 minutes and 10 flyers. They don't know how to really look into dead space or hear dead space. They just go up there and just spitball some shit. Like, yo, this shit fire. I'm like, no, it's not. It didn't go together. It didn't flow. You lost the room. You're not getting that room back because you continuously lost it, and you don't know how to pivot to bring a joke in to tie it in, and you can't do crowd work. So stay away from it. So like,
why do you think everybody want to do the crowd work shit? I don't think that shit made for everybody, right? It's
nope.
like somebody's trying to be Drake, right? You know what I mean? A nigga trying to sing, right? And you know you can't. No, Ja Rule could not put Ja Rule music out no more. Nobody want to hear the nigga sing no more. You know what I mean? So I feel like people got their lanes, man.
People do got their lanes, man. But
and
like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nobody gonna be. I don't know. Everybody want to be, like I said, man. Everybody want to be a big shark in a small pond, bro. This shit is annoying. You see it here all the time. I had got into it with a couple of comedians about that shit because they would ask me questions. I'm like, yo, I think you should just focus on the material and travel. Because when you start hosting mics, you gotta build that shit up, and they never last here. I think we had a couple of mics. They'll shut down after 2 months. I'm like, yo, I told you. I'm like, I seen it. I'm not hating on you, but when you try and give some young cats the game or whatever, they think you hating on them. I'm like, I'm not hating on you, bro. I promise you, I never hate on you. I want to see you win. Shit, I done had my beefs. Still got a beef going on right now. So it is what it is.
And I'm not the type of nigga. I don't want nobody blowing helium up in my ass. Pause, man. Like, I got a couple niggas. I'll be like, yo, what you think about this? He'd be like, yo, Rod. Like, yo, Rod, you need to work on that. You need to work on the setup a little more. But the premise is great. Like, I'll try my best to really sit there and think about premises. You know what I mean? That's original, the best I can, right? I try to find the shit. I try to find the album niggas didn't sample yet. You know what I mean? Spin on it. You know what I mean? Because it's 10,000 niggas talking about Spirit Airlines. It's 10,000 niggas talking about Donald Trump. It's 10,000, you know what I mean? So I try to keep my shit the most original I can keep it and tapping into shit really that happened in my life to make my shit easier so I can remember it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't got to worry about a nigga coming up to me, oh, you stole my shit, right?
They gonna say that shit anyway.
Yeah, they definitely do. But I just try my best in keeping my own lane, like, and trying to develop my own voice and just work on the shit I do got. You know what I mean? And I'm not delusional where I think right now I can headline at 7 months. I'm not that kind of nigga, right? I got a good solid 5, and I can add some more shit to make it a solid 10, right? I'm not that naive where I can say I can do 45 minutes, nigga, at Apollo. You know what I mean?
If you can survive 5 minutes at Apollo, you'd have made it, brother. Because I know some big names that I've interviewed that told me they got booed at Apollo.
Well, I'm just saying, niggas that already think they arrived, they be like, yo, I got that John Blaze shit. Nah, nigga, I know I got countless more paths to fuck up. You know what I mean?
Can't lie, bro. I don't know. Your headline eventually, but not in no 7 months.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I hear it on the streets, and I'm ready to headline. God damn, nigga. But man, so man, like just overall your 5 years, man, like you say you want to get out the house and there's something to get out the house, man, and you're saying right now at 5 years, man, that you wish you could be in the house more, man. So so what do you really want, man? Do you still like the grind? You still love the grind?
Oh, I love the grind, bro. I love the grind. I actually love pissing off people. And I'm not talking about like the crowd. Because when I do my crowd work, I'm gonna make it to the point where I'm joking on both of us. Mm-hmm. I actually enjoy the grind. I love the grind. I love hell when I get out of this interview, I'm about to go to the store now and get some more legal pads because I got some more shit that I gotta space out for shows I got going up. I love the grind. I just really wanted to get out the house. I'm like, well, I can do comedy. I'm funny. I was like, yeah. It's just a grind.
So you had that shit early on where you knew how to bust it down and tell some jokes.
I did, man, but like it wasn't until I got to this place called the Performers Playground. Was iron sharpens iron now, where my shit didn't get actually come together. Mm-hmm. So now my shit together, you know what I'm saying, and people just looking, you know. So it's out the house, bro. I've been on America's Got Talent. That was my biggest one. That was this year.
Damn.
Yeah. I've been on America's Got Talent, bro. I did Don't Tell Comedy. I just shot something 2 months ago for Tubi. A special for Tubi that's going to be on Tubi and Peacock, Comedy House Party. And this is within this year. You know, last year, I got to open up at the Funny Bone for this guy, Cletus Cassidy, who's on Churchy with Kev on Stage on BET. The year before that, I got the feature for DL Hughley and Michael Collier. I was at Mohegan Sun during the competition. I was voted Kenan Thompson's funniest comics in Virginia, in my area, the 757 area. Mm-hmm. So like the grind is there. It just I don't fuck with people. So I like to stay in my lane. But I love it. I love this grind though. Cause I'm like, yeah, what else can I top? So
God damn, man, that's you just spitballing. But anybody, man, you need me to be a crackhead in Tubi movies, I'm willing to do it, man. I'll watch Tubi because I don't want to pay for cable. So anybody want to put me in a Tubi movie, man, I'll come to Virginia to be in the movie, man.
Man, we shot a special though. We shot a whole special in Tubi.
I ain't talking about not a special. I'll be in the Tubi movie. You know what I mean? Fiend number 3. Fiend number 3. Father and sister. Listen.
Yeah, I'm on that grind like you, man. I'm just trying to make it. Stay out the way. Keep God first.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, man. To just stay in your spot, man. Like just overall, man. I enjoy it, man, and I just come up with shit just off the willy nilly, man. Do I get discouraged from sometimes? I go to a mic where niggas get put on just to open for like a 5-minute set, and I know my shit a little bit better. No, I just get humbled by that. I said, all right, it's not my time. I can curse a nigga out, but I said it's not my time. Just go back to the pen. You know what I mean? Because you can let your ego fuck you out of position. And I see a lot of niggas crash out for letting the ego take them out. So I'm just staying low, man, like a groundhog. That's all I'm doing over here, man.
Seeing people crash out. Yeah, I seen motherfuckers crash out numerous times. I saw niggas crash out because they was like, it's an open mic. I should go on last. Like, bro, it's an open mic. We're trying out new shit. This is not a professional show. This is not a showcase. Nigga, I should go on last. One dude was like, I should go on before you, man. I should go on after you. I like, bro, go. I don't care. My cash app is still the same. They still gonna pay me. Nigga went on after me. Sucked the energy out the room. He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have went on after you. I told your bitch ass that shit. But hey, you know what I mean?
And I don't mind going first, last. It don't matter. I'm just there to just put my little hours in, and you know what I mean? Sometimes I take a nap before the open mic, man. And I'm glad you don't drink, man, because I had some bad experience not knowing how to chill.
It'd be bad, bro.
Hey, nigga, I was slurred out like Pimp C, nigga. You know what I mean?
I crashed up the red one, crashed up the blue one, bought me a red. I understand.
I said, nigga, what was I? What's my next joke? I'm like, what's the next joke? I'm like, yo, you gotta keep it underneath one drink. Like one drink, and chill, dog. So I know I realized you cannot go all the way ham, nigga, at anything. Competition, open mic, 'cause your turn's gonna come, nigga. It's not like it's a DMV line, nigga. Your time gonna come, nigga.
You'll be like, yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't drink on the mics because I figure, man, I'm performing about 2-3 times, maybe 4 out the week. It's a lot of liquor and that's a lot of money.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, nigga.
I'm Gucci, bro. I ain't gonna drink. I've seen crash outs. I saw a crash out last week. What's up? Crash out bad. I'm like, well, I ain't even do nothing. Like, I'm like, you know, lady pulled a dildo out of her pants to do a set. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've been seeing them. Like, it been pissed me off, bro. Oh gosh, it pissed me. Let me just get the story off, man. I went to a comedy mixer, supposed to meet with these new comedians. I knew like 5 of the 11 comedians that was performing already, just based off of me doing shows in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was like, oh, we're gonna do a pop-up open mic. I'm like, well, damn, I ain't got no pad on me or nothing, but I remember my material, so Rod, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because there'll be times you just gonna pull up the support and somebody gonna say, hey, yo, I need you to come do some time. That's you supposed to pull your best shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Go up there, bro. This lady pissed me off so royally. Once again, I'm humble. I could be in front of 80 people killing it, and then the next day I can be in front of 8 people with the same material bombing. So I already know how this game works.
Mm-hmm.
Lady came up there. I said, hey, how you doing? You know, my name Rome. Boom, boom, boom. I'm a comedian out the area. She said, I ain't never seen you before. She said, have you ever been here? I was like, yeah, I have. I never seen you. I'm like, well, you don't perform there every day. Mm-hmm. So obviously, you know, every weekend I'm not gonna be there or whatever. Mm-hmm. So she said, well, what have you done? I said, well, I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm like, y'all was on America's Got Talent. She's like, no, you wasn't. I said, Miss Lady is on my page. Hold on.
Okay.
This lady is on my page. I don't have Instagram, so you need to get Instagram. You need to not just have Facebook. You need to get all social media and post as much as you can. You think you're a little celebrity? I said, no, ma'am, I'm not. I'm just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, who you open up for? I'm like, I opened up for Hughley before. Cletus, and I was like, oh, you think you? She just kept like just snarly, like a little attitude. I'm like, all right, so let me just exit before I snap and say something that hurt her feelings. Go up there, she performed right in front of me. White dildo comes out, boom, drops it on the stage, proceeds to walk over to me because I'm sitting in the front and try and straddle me. Nah, hell no.
Try to straddle you,
like get on top and ride me.
But let me just say this, man. If that was the other way around, your ass been done, nigga.
Yeah, I would have been done.
Like that shit wild, man.
She came up there, dropped the dildo. I said, I'm gonna roast the shit out of her ass. I said, I'm gonna do my material, but then I'm gonna start doing some improv. I'm gonna start riffing on who was before me, because I had 2 other comedians before me that was fucking with me too. I was like, they don't know who I am, because I can remember shit, and I got them, but I got her ass. She gonna come up to me. You think her friends come to you? You're so hilarious. You were one of the best ones. I really enjoyed your set. I was like, thank you. She had like a little evil look on me. I said, see. That's what I told you. Say, yo, don't fuck with me because I'm humble. I don't like fucking with nobody, but I got her ass. So yeah, I left. But yeah, she crashed out on my ass in the beginning. I had one comedian about a year ago. We've been beefing for a year. nigga crashed out on me on social media, on podcasts, on to anybody in our circle, group chats, anybody that will listen, still is crashing out, by the way. All because I told him that he needs to watch about getting in people's faces saying you can do X, Y, and Z. And I was like, okay. So when I had took the picture up from America's Got Talent, put that picture up, that's when it just intensified. That was back in February. So we've been beefing since what, October last year? So we going almost damn near almost 2. We're going over a year and some change. But I wish him the best though. He had his little click with him, going with him, and now they ain't clicking no more. So it is what it is, bro.
Why do you think comedians are like that though, man?
I think comedians are like that because
it's not battle rap, nigga. It's not rap music.
It's jealousy, Brody. It's jealousy. It's envy. You feel like you should be in that position that somebody else has worked to be in, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not a real religious guy, but God got a plan for you. You just not be your time right now. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these, like we were saying earlier, these new comedians, man, they want you to mentor them, but and then when you tell them something, they like, yo, don't do that. I wouldn't recommend it. They think you hate. You're not hating on nobody. You know, you want to see them win. You just don't want to see them make the same mistakes that you made when you first started, or the mistakes that you've seen. But they just feel like they just know more. I'm like, you got it. And I be looking at them like, yo, how is that going for you? I don't see nothing getting better for you since then, you know? So on that notion, what have we learned? Like, I'm not saying I know everything, but bro, I'm just trying to protect you. Don't go in these motherfuckers' faces and tell them you can promise them X, Y, and Z. Don't go in front of a vet comedian saying you can do X, Y, and Z. And you ain't got no resume, no credentials whatsoever. You don't say that shit. I don't know. We beef because some of the shit he was doing behind the scenes. Because I actually was gonna do my own open mic. I was gonna do it with me and him and 2 other comedians, but niggas went behind somebody else's back and snaked and stole it from the main person that brought it to us. And I just don't do business like that. I don't believe in doing business like that. And I got quiet, and then of course, you know, here in Virginia, niggas like to remix and paraphrase and instigate shit because they have nothing better to do out there. They can't sit there and write in their pen and their pad, but they can instigate shit and come up with their own theories. So when I separated from them, it was a little rough period because I was cool with a lot of them before he came in the picture. And when I separated, everybody was like, well, I had a bunch of niggas turning them against me. You know, I went to one open mic. I knew my shit was fired, but it was so awkward in there. I just left early after I got off. Like I didn't even stay to see if I won the cash prize. I just left. And then it was like, I think I guess something must have happened over in spring, and it was like, yo, I don't see that same clique running with each other like that no more. I was like, see, but yeah, I was hating. I take fault in some of that beef, you know, some of the things I shouldn't have said to a trusted person. They went back and repeated it, and I just let it ride. I'm like, yo, Godspeed, bro. I don't know what you got going on, man, but you ain't stopping my cheddar. Nigga, I done 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I did an hour.
God.
I've done some big shows. I've done some small shows. I do what I'm supposed to do. You ain't stopping my cheddar. I'm still doing what I got to do. So,
one monkey don't stop a show, nigga.
Nigga, this game here, bro, and I know you've been doing this 7 months, man. All I can tell you is a couple of things. Post. I'm all over spitballing. Post. Mm-hmm. Post your content. Have a separate page for your podcast and your comedy. Get your link tree. Put a link in the bio. Continue building up your resume. If you got 5 minutes, add on to that 5 minutes, and build it up. Know what rooms work, learn the universal jokes, study all styles of comedy. So you may end up on one spectrum watching Lavelle Crawford, and then another spectrum you might be watching Joy Avery. Get Tubi. I know you say you got Tubi. Tubi got the best stand-up specials. YouTube got the best specials. Just continuously post, bro, and stay out of people's way. Stay humble. introduce yourself to whoever running them rooms. Like, hey, my name Rod. I'm here to do this. What's the limits? What's off limits? How much time do I get? Do you like? Be professional. Record, perform, dip, play it back. Don't get clicked up on these clicks. Just build your resume up and piss people off on the way. Jump on other podcasts and try and get in some articles or something. And just keep it pushing.
And that's exactly why I don't like this nigga told me today, man. I'm supposed to go to an open mic today, man. But he texted me. Like, the nigga texted me about this open mic. He was like, man, it's going to be no vulgar language, no F-bomb, and what the fuck he say? No F-bomb, no vulgar language, not too much vulgar language. Don't say nothing you wouldn't say around your grandma. Respect each person. The comics don't talk. No slurs. No crazy words to groups. I said, nah, I might as well not even come, nigga.
I still would have came. I would have challenged him. I still would have challenged.
I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm already going to DC on Thursday. So I'm going to DC on Thursday. My man, dude I know got a mic out there, so I'm gonna go check that out, man. I'm not trying to be stuck in a pond, nigga.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you in DC in December. I'll be out there.
You gonna be in DC?
Yeah, man. So going to the DC, I gotta get back up there. I've been in Baltimore and DC and all them places. I gotta get back up there.
Yeah, so I'm going up to DC on Thursday. The niggas trying to supposedly want to do business with me. But I told him, man, I said, man, I'm gonna be realistic with you, man. I got probably a good solid, like I said, 5, and I need to add some more shit to it, to loop it to make it 10. He's like, man, I just want to see you just come out here and see what you got. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I'm not gonna throw my best shit out there. I got some throwaway shit just in case. But I'm just trying to network. I'm in Delaware right now, so I'm just trying to network and move around a little bit, man.
Got to.
Because I feel like when you're in a room, I like a little bit of, when I'm at open mic, some people that's not comedians in that motherfucker that I want to see if the shit is good or not. You know what I mean? It's like Pablo giving out, you know what I mean, giving out samples. You know what I mean? You gotta see who, because we all think differently. You know what I mean? Somebody that don't know how to set up jokes up going to say, "Damn, I see what he's doing. That's funny." Comedians gonna look at it like
should have set it up this way.
Oh yeah, Basquiat and Warhols. You know what I mean? Them niggas looking at that shit a little different, like this. You know what I mean? Like a meme. So it's going to be a little different thing. So I'm just moving around, man. And I don't got no. I'm just writing and just focus on that, man. I got some shit I post up, some throwaway shit where I don't want nobody to. But I don't put all my shit up though. I put like a couple seconds of it because I always can rework it and change it up. So I ain't gonna put none of that John Blaze on there. But man, again, man, we at the 43-minute mark, man. I appreciate you coming on, man. Any last words, man?
Man,
Let the people know where you can find you at, man.
Follow me, Comedian Rome, all social media platforms, No ID Media TV. That's for my podcast and YouTube channel. You can type that in on Instagram too. I do follow back. Support Rod and his journey, man. The Rod Uncensored Network. I love what you're doing, man. If you need any assistance with anything, bro, I give you my phone number on Messenger. You know what I mean, and we'll just keep in contact like that, man. And continue building, bro. Because I know what you're trying to do, bro. Keep grinding, my G.
I appreciate that, man. Because man, I feel like, man, because we all can work together, man. And what God's gonna bless you or whoever, Buddha, baby Jesus, a hoe down the street, it's not gonna stop what I'm trying to do, man. And it's 1,000 ways of niggas can just build and help each other, man. We don't always gotta be in war, nigga.
Mm-mm.
We came on this shit together, nigga. We gonna go back in this dirt, man. We might as well give game out, man. Don't take it to you know what I mean, till you gonna get in that cash. Give that game out, man. I try to help anybody I can, man. Even if it's not comedy, but just life, man. A nigga asked me, man, oh man, Rod, something realistic. A nigga need an ear. I give a nigga an ear, man. Go ahead and speak that out, man, because I don't want you to crash out and be locked up. So if you need me to give you my ear, pause and just talk to me about anything, cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I think that's what's wrong with us as men, man. We can't communicate with each other, man. It's sad.
It is.
But again, man, make sure you go follow Rome, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. Like, share, subscribe to Rod Uncensored Network. Check out Rome, man. And I appreciate anybody, man, comedians, authors, anybody want to come tap in and just talk to me. I'm cool with that too, man. You don't gotta be a comedian to come on my network to talk, man. And we out of here, man.
All right, bro.